Okay, enough of that. As long as things are working fine, finally, we can get started. I really go underneath a wire with this. Oh, instead of unplugging something, I'm just going to send my headphones through. Apparently, I had my uh, bitrate set way too high, so I don't know how things turned out at the end of my last stream since I didn't I was too lazy to check it. We'll see. Hopefully things are working okay and they look okay. But hiding internet, I'm Beanuts. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. Welcome to the stream and good morning to you all. We have some returning things, and I see that my resin is dangerously high. But first, let's do a little bit of housekeeping type stuff. Lost Riches is back. But this time, there are a few changes to it. One of them is that as you're going on your hunts, you will discover these pieces to the hints for the special treasure clue rather than simply getting the entire picture. Some idea where that is. It has one of the Galactus cradles. It's by a cliff. And the other change to it, well, actually there's a couple. One is that while there are mini-series here, and actually I was going to say that the gold one is not available, but it is. In addition to that, you of course have the blue one. It follows others to see the world. Rosé. Blue one is Dayflower. The pink one is Rosé. But cannot say a word, it will silently follow a traveler that strikes its fancy around the world. A purple one, Viola. Its color is very similar to that of electro-infused items. Who knows if you might get a little tingle from poking it. In Sakura, which is the one I have, it gives off a feeling very similar to that of Mora. They say that Sealy of this color represents good fortune. So the flavor text is the same. You can only get one after the event, and then it would be added to your gadgets, just like the other mini Sealy is if you did it before. If you did not do it before, there's a good chance to claim one of them. Although Viola is added. Earlier when I thought that the gold one wasn't there, it kind of made sense to me since gold is the color of Mora and it would be related to the theme of Liyue, or one of the themes of Liyue. And then the Viola would be related to Electro, which is Inazuma. But that's simply not the case. So maybe what Miho is doing is when as they add more areas, perhaps they'll keep bringing it back. The Lost Riches event, so that you can claim one once per rotation. So of course I have no way of confirming this until we get to the point where we can actually see this is the case. But as before, it glows, but unlike before, it will actually fly over to the spot for you. which you can then dig up. You'll get some iron coins, and enemies may or may not spawn for you to fight. Of course, if you don't like fights, then maybe that's not something that you want. However, I'm getting close to another one. It happened to be by the flower. However, when they do drop stuff, it does make it easier for you to use the materials. So just in case you didn't know or you're new to this event, you get this sea leaf from an NPC named Alman, who you first met in Leeway. The enemies? I hope they're spawning correctly and it's not because of delay that I'm not getting any. Quite close. Almost got them all for this area. And sometimes you do get one of the clues, like I said, to the special treasure. I'm getting further away. Circling around. Sealy seems to be saying, oh, I'm getting closer to one again. And closer to an enemy. I wonder if they fixed yet how Endura used to stick around. Oh, come on. I'm definitely going to have to heal her up. Let's keep going around. I like going around the outside, but of course you can continuously go around wherever you want. And to be getting further away from wherever the treasure is, let's go in. All the coins in this area. Now let's see what it tells me here. It tells me that I can do area 3. And I still only have these. So what it also shows is there's a hint. There's one of the light up stone plate puzzles in the area. And you're supposed to light up the pads that it shows, just like the other ones, the other puzzles that we've encountered. But in any case, I can leave that alone for now. That's the small changes to Lost Riches. And right now we've got some other stuff that we can do. For example, I don't think I've ever shown you what happens when you harvest. It shows unstable, so what happens if I lower the bitrate a bit? It should mostly be fine. I'm not dropping frames now or anything like that, which is the spot I wanted to make sure I was in. But I also don't want my bitrate going so low that my streams and videos become unwatchable again. So hopefully it's good. Oh, also there was a new Sayu trailer that came out. It looks like she could be fun, maybe a bit slow, movement and hit-wise. She does have the roll mechanic, and she might be able to transform into a statue for a short amount of time. Do we have anything here? Definitely want to pick up some of that. I think I picked up all the seeds, or most of the seeds that I need. Let's harvest my plants. Oh, the reason why I'm letting these sit here is because of the weekly battle pass quest. You can actually sit things there and claim them when it's time, and so you'll save some time in actually making them. So I put all my stuff, all of my garden things in behind, as you can see. And then you can choose what to plant. Not sure if I actually need more Valkyries or anything else. And the cool thing is that you make a plant, and some of them have more than one of its fruit on it. And I'm definitely going to need Naku Weed. Let's do 2 of those. And the silk flower has 2 on each. Kinda cool that way. I would like a gather all button, just to make things easier. Oh, I'm gonna be out of seeds for that plot. And as you can see, I didn't buy all of the plots yet. There's some of them. And then, thank you for following Manolia Cat, and welcome to the stream as well. So because I put down these subspace waypoints, I can get around to different parts of my island that much easier. Where was... I think it was on northeastern part of my... Let's see what he's selling, and then I'll go to someone on my friends list so that I can get the weekly mission from the... He's got a nice Japanese. Although it should probably be Chinese. Huh. Someone could buy... That doesn't look like a Shiba. I guess although all of the dogs have the same kind of model, so I do wish that they would, if they're going to call it a Shiba, they should make it look like a Shiba. So if someone wants, someone on my friends list, if they want, they can come to my realm and pick one of those up. Gotta go to friends list. And I wants to get into someone's. Oh, none of them are online right now. If you've been offline 20 days or more, I may remove you from my list in order to make room for other people. I'm not at that point yet, but I'm on over here, Uri. This person here, whose name I can't read, Akaza, Mariam, Dale. You guys are all in the danger zone. If you want to stay on my friends list, please log on to the game and play some. You haven't been in a while, things are a bit different. I can get a, can I get a shortcut by going this way? I need to get from... I'm not finding the quest. Oh, I have to switch the map anyway. Oh, cool. Back to here. So I would like to take care of my my little resin issue as well, because that's going to be full before I get up. The point where I would normally have that. It's going to cap before I end the stream. And no one likes seeing capped resin. Still showing unstable bitrate, but my playback seems okay. Mostly anyway. Let's heal up Kaching. She took a pretty big hit, and we're going to need health for the Tatara Tales if we're going back into the Mikari Furnace area. Oh, yes, that's right. I did a little bit of an experiment also with the last part, because I figured if there was going to be just another gathering part, I would go ahead and do that. And I also pulled the experiment that I mentioned, so I put in a team one of my level 1 characters and Barbara. And so I found out, because of this, that the poison field, let's call it, the radiation field, it damages you for a certain percentage of your character's health, or that character's health, over time. Barbara, on the other hand, heals for a flat HP value. So that means that if you have a level 1 character and a level 90 character, the level 90 character is going to be losing more health than the level 1 character, because they have more. So the percentage, if you translate it into flat, is higher on the level 90 character. Oh. That's not what I'm doing right this moment. Oh, also I went in. I took an electro CD into that area there. There was another electroculus. And chest in there. And they were guarded, of course, by one of our favorites. It was the Burn Guard. Knock out of you. It's interesting though that we can go up against these for one of the blossoms. Is it stunned?
Yep.
Not sure what those are good for yet. Could always use more experience points. Oh, there are more of those wandering around. Just over there. I'm gonna do it until I get the weekly mission done. It looks like it's on the water. We can get our boat. It's just over there still. Never activate that waypoint. I'm guessing never did. Just go close to others, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. There's a... oh, it's up there. Yikes. I've also started marking places where there are a lot of these amethyst chunks. That way I can get a whole bunch of them because they are materials. For the new 4-star weapons. I did make a sword for Ayaka because I got that from one of the last quests that I did. Probably a lot easier to get that from the book. But then I gotta pick the thing. And just go back. It'll take a little bit, and then I'll have it. I also leveled up my Sakura tree and my Electroculus, so now it'll zap things when I zap things. Getting myself confused. Oh, it's down there anyway. I guess I'll fight the thing anyway. It's just flooding the same way I'm going. Oh, that's the last of the 3. Of course, I have to have an Electroculus for it to do a coordinated strike with it. It was charging up its attack, charging up its attack, and it never landed. Get all of them? Yeah. And then to set off the zip zap. Zip zap zoom! Where'd it go? There's lag, so I can't see it anymore. Oh, maybe I'll see it when I go over the edge. No, I don't. Oh, there it is. It can zip zop zoom all at once. More is always good. Go off one and everything. I used to have to come here to get to the boss guy. We get some more handguards. Is that as far as they can go? Unless I create ice bridges for them. You know what? At least they don't drown themselves. There's a lot of enemies you can trick them into drowning themselves. And while it's a more practical way to fight them, it's not as much fun. At least in my opinion. You can, of course, have a different opinion. Let's see, where was the blossom? Me? Wait, is it inside the... It could be in the dungeon part. I guess I'll find out when I get there if it's on the surface or not. There's also about a day and a half left of the event for that thing and the other things that are around the area. So now's the time, if you're going to finish it off, to do so. Oh, that didn't work at all. And this is the wrong person to hit that way. Recharge, please. Is there any zippy? Let's see what the coordinated strike is. I didn't see it do it, but it probably did. And there's also a cooldown on it. How unfortunate for you. Did it just throw a huge pyro slime at me? That's kind of cool. Wait, challenge completed? You're not part of the challenge, are you? You're something else, got it. Really was just part of the group that was here. I think I need one more. Ooh. That one's up here. I bet you this will help me get there. I can't use it because I'm not standing. Oh, now I can. Hang on, let me get a new one. Dip, dip, dip. Is that it? Expected there to be more. I left my boat behind for this. Wait, I am close to the thing. Only question is it up? No, it's over there. Was there another sparkling thing here? Scale up a bit. Is she already run out? Easy. I'm in the old hangar. I'm not the Kagaichi. Just need any of my friends online? Otherwise I can do data. Oh, Rain Goku. Let's see if I can get into their teapot. In the meantime, though, let's see if I can get some mysterious punches. I wonder if it'll redirect transport if you get permission when you're going. I've never had the opportunity to test that. But yeah, I tested how much HP the electro zones take, because I wanted to know whether or not rubber could be more effective if you take a lower level character with you. But you can. The only issue then becomes that that you need to give up one of the slots on your teams for her in order to let that happen. Oh, they're out of I knew something was missing. Now he's awake. You go down. I missed. You're all wet. You know what that means. Freeze. Dies. Oh, he's wet too. Even though I'm hitting in the shield, that still counts as hitting him, I guess? Rather unfortunate for him. I'm smart enough not to hit that thing there this time. Also, there's a cloud of freezing that does damage there. Suppose I could have done the Blossom of Wealth here, but I wanted some bullets. Grab. And I missed it. Well. Wait, is the spark coming from him or from me? Hard to tell sometimes. Because it seemed to stagger him rather than staggering me. Kind of weird. That's what I thought it would. I will never complain about a free electric. Huh? I started pressing it earlier, but it worked. It's funny when they put like the character in the water and you have an electro or a cryo or both. It's not like they don't expect that to happen. Why does it blow up so much sometimes? Yeah, I took the chunks yesterday, so there's not going to be any more today. I'll probably get more fruit today too. We lost track of how many days I've done. I don't know if I have enough to reach 7 yet. Oh, I got it. And I got the thank you come again. I don't know if I can... Can you keep on bringing him punches? So that'll give me the blueprint for the bow. Alright, I should probably heal up again. And then I can pick up the Tatara Tales again. So I don't know whether or not... Well, it's the one after collecting, so I'm sure it's going to be one of the longer sections. Oh, the previous one was like, retrieve this? Okay, where we now have to wait for data to come in. That shows us route. Pretty sure I activated that. Yeah, it's active. I can always try again to get into a friend's teapot later. As long as it's sometime during the weekend, I will be able to get that quest. It'll be just fine. Still showing an unstable bitrate. Better than it might have been otherwise. Also, before he said that he noticed that the Fatui were acting strangely, he hoped they weren't up to anything too nefarious. But of course, they are the Fatui, so it's kind of par for the course for them. So one option I have is I could switch out two of my characters, one being to Barbara, the other to a level 1 character, so that the electro energy costs me less. Or I could go in as I am. Finally, at long last, it is done. Fortunately, I remember these specifications. So we're going in to purify the Tataragami energy then. Well, as much as I would love to get in there and wrap this up, we must not act so rashly when faced with the Tataragami. Moreover, some of the required materials I simply could not find. I had to make do with some last-minute substitutions, result being that the reliability of this device is somewhat... well, let me just say in some circumstances may not achieve the desired efficiency. Will it work? It can be used normally just fine, yes, but I doubt that it can withstand any accident. The slightest jolt will likely knock some of the components out of place. As such, we still require a little more preparation before we can put our new friend here to work. Oh, I'd rather make sure that it works then. I'd like you to go near the Mikage furnace and record some data for me. Consider it done. Thank you very much. I'll be waiting for you here. Take a picture of the situation at the Mikage furnace. Use the photo taking function. Those might be further on. Let's see. If I, for example, there's level 1. I still have his level 1. Everyone else is higher. I don't want to raise her HP if I can help it, so I'll leave this one alone. And this one. Yeah. This is a fairly good artifact probably for her, but has defense, so it's not perfect. Can I break this? No. Great. Great. If I want to still have a shield, then I should keep Noel, but I'll have to change out other characters, and that means either Bennett or Ganyu. So that's losing one of my best DPS. I don't want to enhance that, but this also has... Oh, but that's enhanced all the way. I can give it a 4th stat, though. Just needed to +1. You. And it's crit damage. Decent. E. I guess I should leave that like that. And go to weapon. You really should consume the lower ones up. Oh yeah. Great. I'd rather have the gemstones. Oh, she needs those. Thursday and Sunday. And I want to maintain heals with Bennett as well. And I would have to get rid of Gani. Well, I have trouble leaving her anyway.
Kamisato Ayaka, 参ります。安心して任せて。
I don't think I can... Oh, I can ascend her.
なんだななんなんなななんなんキラ
Get her up to level 60, where you need this much
いつになったらお
viability.
姉ちゃんみたいに背が高くなるんだろう。
Yeah. Oh, I can get one of these again. Always appreciate it.
なんだななんなんな。
Alright, so I think...
Katana.
One of them almost directly ahead. And she has that. Wait. Is using Barbara's thing going to freeze her?
Music start.
Because... Okay, no it doesn't. It's good. Wait, here's the thing. Pick it up. Come on.
みんなを守るからね。
Rock shakers. Where is it? There was one here. There. Oh, take a picture. Clear image. Oh. This side. I'm gonna set that off accidentally. Oops. Oh, at least that's on my recharge. I'll get a new one. Let's see how effective she is like this.
元気出してよ。
みんなは俺が守れ。ね。ブレーム。下がる。くらえ。いや、みんながそばにいてくれれば傷なんて痛まない。ね、燃えろ。
Maybe there were some, but it's probably the same one as that noise. What is there?
ミュージックスタート。
The barber can barely keep up with that.
これで間に合います
There's
ね。
one over here. There's also a knuckle. Really? This battle is completely unnecessary.
全力攻撃だ。はっ、どうよ。せい。よし、出発だ。くらえ。いてえ。燃えろ。燃えろ。へっ。みんなは俺が守れ。ね、ほっ。燃えろ。
Thankfully, Bennett has the best heals in the game.
みんなを守るからね。
Only Naku weeds, but I don't think I want them backed up. Oh, no.
ミュージック。
You didn't push me underground. Oh, I don't think I should take a picture like that.
みんながそばにいてくれれば傷なんて痛まない。冒険だ冒険。くらえ。
任せてください。死の風格に気をつけます。やっ。
Let's charge this. Get back here. You.
全力攻撃だくらえ
みんなを守るからね
See how much she can heal. Not all that much. Oh, that's not. Pick up. That's the press pump. Is there one nearby? See one.
まだ
Oh.
やり残したことが
Progress. Oh, it activated.
ミュージックスタート
That means that can't happen for another 15 minutes. I got an achievement from that? And the grand prize from Takachi's chess. Oh, that's the thank you come again. Timer has been adjusted. Let's just pour that then. I meant to teleport. Not that. It's kind of funny though having my arc with the artifacts boosted like that and her weapon partially up, but she herself is definitely not.
元気出してよ
Let's do some healing. Oops, I fell below. Oh, have you scouted the situation? I have. I have these pictures. Great, let me see. You're in luck, it seems. The Mikage furnace is quite stable and the energy within it is not yet oversaturated. At this level of concentration, my device will still hold up. Do you need to purify all that energy? If this device could do that, why, I would have applied for a patent long ago. But our fine friend here can only decrease the energy level in a localized area. However, the reason for the deactivation of the Mikage furnace and the failure of even its auto-restart program is the high saturation of Tatara energy. As long as we find the area with the highest concentration and purify it, we should be able to restart the core. At that point, the furnace should restart, and beyond that point, any further issues will not be our concern. That's the plan. Before we execute it, I still have a few final preps. So let's see if we can... I wonder if Inazuma did appointed a project manager for this whole furnace business. As I thought, we cannot proceed further. And we have to wait for a server reset, and then I can continue it tomorrow.
ベニー冒険団出発
仕事の時間ですか
Let's bring back my usual team.
即戦即決
I didn't think I'd be leveling Barbara, but she is handy to have for that kind of thing. Now, fortunately she isn't going to be all that useful here. I have now marked the location that I need to get to. Before I do that, let's check with my friends again. See if Cell will let me. Okay, climbed up. And he rejected it. So I proceed without that. And I can cancel navigation to this. I don't need it. I will, however, need to navigate there. That is the location of the statue that has the wood. And of course, I'll have to switch my gadget. Tab snooze. That's not what I wanted. I don't think I can claim anything. But let's check. I think if you could claim, that it would show you. I need 50 more to get to level 2, and then I can do bounties and requests, which will help me to do that.
これは奉行様のご確認が必要な書類だ。それと
Right, I need to change my gadget. Minimize that. Gadgets here. I have my other city here. But I need to use this. Wood. Wood? Or is it too big a tree? Found it. Rock statue with a ward right here. I'm gonna remember if we gotta use Electro to zap it and see if it works. And now I gotta go out here. And may as well get the hint. No, I can't cancel it. Well, even if it's that type of handguard, I can combine them into other ones. Oh, right there.
今回は大物が釣れたようだ。逃がすか。
部外者禁止。
Okay. Exactly.
なかなかやるな。いや、
召喚化粧
It's not as happy.
燃えろへっ
ここまで。
Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. There's a bunch under here. Get the seaweed. Really don't want to tribute some of my, or any of my combat power this time. A lot of crabs here. I don't even remember what the seaweed is for. And I can't get that. Anyway. Well, I'm to drop into the electrodes, I suppose it. I'm already in it. Here. Nothing else to fight, but I don't want these things to get in my way here. So I'm going to have to keep getting these things if I want to get alive, aren't I? Okay. If there are any others around. Where's the one that I need to place the ward into? Thought it was this one. 7. Apparently not. Ah, there we go. Across. Hard to tell because that one isn't central, it's behind. Oh, it's at the center. I think I get it now. So this should be 2, I think. And this should be 2. the others. There's this one here. This B3. I think I got the one in the back, but I'm not sure because it's hard to see. Yeah, I got hers too. And there's 3. Right. I think it worked. It's sticking around. It's just taking a while. There we go. Oh, it's summoned 2 of them. But fun.
部外者禁止。
Decidedly unfriendly. But guess what?
蘭王帝君のために。
I want to make sure that I don't accidentally activate the thing. Who are you?
みんなは俺が守る。
Someone thought Miss Kazuri would suddenly appear behind us. Well, whatever the case, this is the 5th and final route. Someone was sure that this was the last one. She would suddenly appear behind us with a proof and give us the treasure. What proof? What do you mean? Well, like proof. What else is it supposed to be like? Anyway, guess we finished the sacred cleansing ritual. It was quite the ordeal, for sure. We walked almost the entire Narukami Island and even went to the bottom of the sea. Paimon was so tired. Guess it's okay. Huh. Didn't Miss Maiden say that we should go back to her after purifying all 5 routes? Yes, she did. Although I'm not dying here. Paimon sure will get a reward, so let's enter the barrier in the well in Konda village to find her. Paimon's ready for that treasure, as long as it's not Tanuki food. Oh good, I didn't die. I'm ready to get out of there. Let's make sure I'm all healed up first. You, bot. Go bye-bye. So unfortunate that that's not the only tricky part. Kondo Village. I'm gonna get rid of this.
一体どこから。 ベニー冒険団出発。
Okay, now I got rid of that message. Did not need it. Okay, to the well. I'm sure there were other things around here too, but I want to focus on the mission for now. Sometimes the way I have to spinning as a pin. Wait, it's underneath. I have to go to the well's entrance. Oh, one of them. I bet it doesn't mark the well fence. What? Oh, the normal way, isn't it? We unlock more. Alright, is that the only way? Yeah, because that's boarded up and these don't open. That is the only way in.
よし、出発だ。
Anything else here?
Yep.
I forget. There was this part. In these tight spaces, Ganyu is absolutely deadly. Did I ever look at this? Pretty sure I did. Not for you, Lady Sakura, the Kanda clan will. Maybe I haven't looked at that. Electrode now, but is it enough? Nope.
よいしょ。
pattern. Alright. Get up further. Oops. And of course I fell back down. Cabbage. Maybe I should have marked the other exit. Just climb a wall? Oh, that's the thing. Maca leaves. Maca. Always mispronounce it. Probably keep in mind that they're here. Sort of like the Sakura blooms at the Grand Narukami Shrine. There are only 3 of them here. They bloom a lot of bloom. Let's see what Kazuri has to say about all of our work. Miss Mask Maiden, we're back. You did a wonderful job. I can hear the Thunder Sakura roots in your paces. I have something to confess to you. Go ahead, tell us. What is it? When you first acquired the Konda village ward, I said that you were the destined one. In truth, I didn't have full confidence in your virtue and courage at that time. But as the cleansing ritual progressed, you not only showed me my folly, but you also far exceeded my expectations. So much so that I can't help but feel sad. If there had been someone like you by the continuing Saigu's side, perhaps. Perhaps? Nothing, I was just rambling. But that's a wrap then. What's our reward? This isn't over yet, is it? No, it isn't. As expected of the one who could easily lift the 5 barriers, you have the ability to see through things like the moonlight pierces the clouds. The sacred Sakura cleansing ritual has one more step to go. What? There's another step? As a price for protecting the land and absorbing the filth, miasma will accumulate in the roots. You have lifted the barriers and defeated the demons created by these defilements. Just as the Grand Shrine has its branches, the Thunder Sakura are just the side branches of the Sacred Sakura in Mount Yugo. 5 roots are the main parts. Most of the filth they absorb has in fact been transmitted to the Sacred Sakura deep within Mount Saigo. The most important thing, right, the key to the Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual is the last step, which is to lift the barrier over the Sacred Sakura and purify the miasma that has accumulated in its roots over the years. Wait a minute, the Sacred Sakura is at the Grand Narukami Shrine, right? If we tangle with these monsters right in the middle of the shrine, it would cause an uproar. No need to worry about that. The Sacred Sakura's roots are sealed in the depths of Mount Yugo, far away from the shrine. Will there really be no problems? Yes, you can trust me. If you say so, guess we'll have to do it. Thank you, then let's get this over with as quickly as possible. We need the ward, right? Get rid of this now. Oops.
冒険も商売もチャンスは一瞬なの。
I wonder if all things considered I should get Zhongli in. Even though character shields don't slow down the Electro, if I'm going to be facing against a number of enemies, it would be useful to have shield. So I could try it first with her. To be a bit. The blooms aren't back yet. I don't think I can do this yet. I may not. I'm just 5 short. Yeah, the blooms aren't back yet. But then again, I did that yesterday. Slower still than this. What happens if I miss the entrance to the cavern? Oh, it's higher. What can you show me? You're not going to show me the right location. We turned into this. Need to. I should actually give up some. Still higher up than where I am now. Yes. Oh, There she is. This is the final barrier of the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. The two of you are ready. Wait, before we start, Paimon has some questions. Feel free to ask. You said that when the time comes, you would tell us everything. Yes, but if possible, could we wait until it's done? Sacred Sakura is constantly telling me of her agony. Still, I know it is rude to ask that you wait yet more. After all, you two have already done so much. I'm really sorry. I hope you understand. I trust you. Alright, but be sure to keep your word. Of course. Thank you both for your understanding. Well, I'm going to lift the barrier. East to the ocean depths, west to the cinder sea, south to the blazing light, and north to the waning waters. All branches and roots end this evil. Do I still need a word for this? Oh, the water lowered. And there's an electroculation. The seal has been lifted. Now what's next? This is a long descent. Please forgive me, but you'll need to jump in next. I don't think that's going to work out well for me. Paimon can fly. It looks so scary down there. Paimon just knows something bad's gonna happen when we jumped in. Don't worry though, the sacred tree roots may brim over with filth. She can still tell the one performing the ritual apart from other things. We'll bless you with a safe landing to cleanse the last of the miasma. This I would promise. Really? Please trust me. What do we do after we get down there? Quit it shortly to show your courage. The filth has condensed into a large tumor in the deepest part of Mount Yoga, and is now tightly wrapped and suppressed by the roots of the sacred Sakura. Attack the tumor. It will struggle when it is attacked, and may create demonic creatures to stop you. During this time, you'll need to use the surrounding mechanisms to strengthen the suppressive force of the sacred Sakura roots, just as you did with the 5 seals previous. Sacred Sakura will thus be empowered to coordinate with you and create opportunities for you to attack. It's really scary. I fought first. I believe in your strength. Now then, you coming? When the battle is done, I will meet you down there to finish the cleansing ritual. I'm really sorry. As I said, I am prevented from completing this task by my physical condition. I hope you will understand. Someone guesses this is it. Where are the preparations going? Ready. Please step forward then and perform the final steps. I hope we didn't need a word before going in. Please feel to ask me. Well then, I wish you all the best. Let's jump in. I just want to make sure that there is no separate ward. Tell me we're done. No, that's the wrong thing. Did it call it something else?
私を必要とされる限りいつまでもそばでお仕えいたします。
Yoga cleansing. I just wanted to make sure there's no. I don't think there is one this time. Award.
任せてください。何でも私にお任せを。そういえば何をすればよろしいのでしょうか。聞いていませんでしたね。
Yes, going to respond. Jump in where though? Oh, it's there. Maybe I should close some stuff. Okay, this goes okay. Oh, I see some more Naku weed. Definitely pick it up before I go in. Okay, here we go. Anything in this area before I go in? Lost my whoa. Got it. Let me pick this up. And all this stuff along the routes. But it's my asthma. What happened? Oh, that's what it meant by soft landing.
急がないと。はっ！我が剣よ、影に従え。
燃えろ
Need a new one.
くらえ。ね。
戦場のお掃除の時間です。
Oh, he got to separate his. Oh. And then image cleansing. There it is. One. Where's the other one? The
これで間に合いますね。
here.
助けが必要な方がいるはずです。
Not even sure. Can't see them straight away.
これで間に合いますね。
Two, it's three? It's not even one. No. Two. Four. Three. And there should be another one further out, I think. Hard to tell. Did I even like them all up? Something here. That's not an example. Three. Three. Oh, there's one. This should be four.
助けが必要な
And
方が
this
いる
is
はずです。
five. Okay. That should do it. Doesn't look like they're in. Whoa.
大丈夫です。やっ。召喚化粧。
It's been firing at me the
全
whole
力
time.
攻撃だ。ね。
行け。
It's still firing.
行こうよ。
Seems to be the same pattern this time too. Definitely doesn't like our interference. It's hard to keep track of where everything is.
急がないと。
Doesn't really hurt that much, unfortunately. But it would be very much a pain if it interfered with the ability for those to return. Oops.
急がないと。行くわよ。
Would there be one over this way? I thought there was one more along here. Why can't I see them? I'm pretty sure that's not all of them. Not there one. Oh, this should be two.
急がないと。
Unless there's one further up. I don't see one though.
行くわよ。
I saw two, three.
急がないと。
Yeah. Nope. It's starting to hurt. This one should be 5.
行くわよ。
Yeah. Let's do a bit of healing. Maybe I should equip this so that it's ready. I thought it would keep firing. There's my thing.
Yeah. Hey. 大丈夫。
Not Daijaboo.
Yeah. Hey. 瞬く間に。はっ、逃がさない。やっ、痛い。
また
keep trying to press it, but it... Uh-oh. What happened? Alright. Reset. Oh, it
みんなは俺が守れ燃えろくらえ
おさわりき風雪の縮図
That's better. He stumbled backwards.
Yosh, 燃えろ
Wow. So that... Oh, that didn't break my shield right away. It's still there, and I can see it. Unless that's a secondary shield. Now my shield is broken. I missed.
服が汚れてしまいましたね。メイドの礼儀に気をつけます。岩の重さは安心できます。
And what's the puzzle? That looks a lot more complicated. That does still good. Looks like it goes out directions. I'm sure they were always there, I just couldn't see them. Is that it? That looks like it would end. I don't want it to end, do you? Oh, it has to, right? I'm not sure if that would work. It did? Okay. I'll let it hurt me a bit. There we go. That's it. Much easier than I thought it would be. I guess part of that was I kept it more or less clear head, right? Oh, cool. Those were all part of the roots. If I was panicking about the miasma, I definitely would have been in a lot more trouble. It is over. The agony that the Sakura tree has been going through should have dissipated. Human child, you have done well. You are truly the destiny. Phew, what a tough battle. Good thing Paimon has been training with you. Thank kindly, Paimon. Come on, there's no need to thank Paimon so firmly. I will leave your payment for you later, as we agreed. You shall not have to worry about that. Wait a minute. Didn't we agree on something else too? After the cleansing ritual is completed, you're supposed to tell us your story. But I'd like to hear your tale too. That's right, you can't go back on your game with us now. Alright. Before that, there's one thing that I'm really sorry about. I haven't had a chance to formally ask you both your names after all this time. My name is Ether Sol. And Paimon's name is Paimon. Ether, Paimon, nice names, I'll keep them in mind. Hehe. As I said earlier, I did inherit the memories of the Kitsune Saigu. Ooh, Paimon's super curious about this part. The Kitsune Saigu was originally of the Hakushin bloodline, and she used to defend the people of Inazuma alongside the Electro Archon. I don't know how long ago it was, but in the end she was consumed by the Dark Disaster while fighting to protect Narukami Island. However, the barriers that she set up in many places protected a great many people, even though I just happened to have inherited her memory, and perhaps I overstepped my bounds in saying so, but I'm truly proud of her. Are you one of her familiars? Yeah, like the Sky and Earth Kitsune. Now that you mention it, I did notice a very similar Kitsune aura at the top of the mountain within the Grand Narukami Shrine. Which might be yay. But that's not the case with me. I am not one of her familiars, but rather, when the dark disaster that consumed her was finally dealt with, her thoughts and memories returned to the soil of Narukami Island. Now you defeated many Ochimosha during the process of performing the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual, did you not? You mean those ghostly samurai? They were pretty scary. They are creatures created by the coalescence of filth. Their forms are often swayed by the thoughts and memories of times. If you don't mind, please answer this question honestly. Is Inazuma presently shrouded in war? Yeah, it is. Let's tell her the truth. That seems to be the case. See, so it is as I feared. When you told me that Oshimusha appeared during the purification of Thunder Sakura root, I already sensed this. Well, as long as she is on the path she believes in. Back to the point. I, like Kazura, am filth condensed from the memory of the Kitsune Saiga. How could that be? I'm sorry that I couldn't fight along with you. I am unable to purify the filth because I was created from it myself. Your memories were so powerful that the dark disaster could not dissolve them completely. After the disaster was defeated, those memories flowed into the earth as fiery filth. That's how I was born. You said earlier that if only the Kitsune Saigu had me around. Yes, I said that. If only the Kitsune Saigu had someone like you at her side, perhaps she would have survived. How wonderful it would be if she had had the chance to meet you. But when I think about that, I can't help but selfishly think that if that had been the case, then I wouldn't have been born. I wouldn't have inherited her memories, nor would I have met you. For the you that I saw through the mental lens. Yes, that was me in the past. At first I was quite overwhelmed, but as my memories returned, I came to know where I was from, and I understood my duty. That means my duty is to guard Narukami Island against the miasma and finish the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. Wait, Miss Kaz, sorry, if you're filth yourself and the ritual's goal is to eliminate filth, does that mean you'll be eliminated too? Well, the word eliminated sounds a bit much, but in terms of the result, you are correct. No, that can't be. When I first realized this, I felt very uneasy as well. But I've learned a lot about Inazuma through meeting you, and what I've learned relieves me. Yorai survived and doesn't seem to be depressed at all despite having been sealed in stone by Kamigara. And he doesn't seem to have a grudge against the Kitsune Saigu either. Although all is not as well as it once was, the bloodlines of Konda and Simon in Konda village still run true to this day, which is good. Inagi Misoto of the Grand Shrine was once her friend as well. Fine endurance. These are the descendants of the people she protected when the disaster struck. You would be proud to know that they are well, and that their bloodlines have passed on. Still, I was a little agitated by the destruction of the catalyst that was given to Hiragi Hoshi, Banjo Head, by the Kitsune Saigo. More than a little, I'd say. You are right. I was really bent out of shape about that. Still, I'm glad to see that it came to you, even though through such twists and turns. I wonder if this is how I feel, or if this is how the Kitsune Saigo feel. In the past, I was often troubled by the fact that her mind was mixed with mine, and yet I was also something he was tasked to remove. But now, I am relieved. It was a pleasure and an honor to travel with you. No, rather it was because of you that I was able to come here and carry out my final duty. Are you really leaving? Yes, thank you for everything. Please forgive me for overstepping either. Come on, please hear what I have to say. You're listening. Do not be blinded. Do not waver. Keep walking the path that you believe in. These were the Kitsune Saigo's last words before her final parting. I'm not qualified to claim the Hakushin bloodline for my own, but I believe that the Kitsune Saigo were alive, she would give you her blessing. I hope that her words, I mean my words, will be able to ward off at least some of the lies and evil that we will face in the future. Thank you. You are welcome. In exchange, please indulge me one final time. The Kitsune Saigo always favored the beauty of short chants, although I have inherited her memories and the 1,111 chants she knew. I lack the grace she possessed with them. But this moment reminds me of one such chant. When shall we meet again after this parting? For life is like the morning dew. It's Kazari. Thank you and goodbye. It was a pleasure to meet you both. Ether, Emma. All branches and roots end this evil, and I declare it purified hereby. Oh, she's singing. But we can't see underneath them. Drawing again. Goodbye, Zari. When this plane of ash, the wind does not bring to many an experienced adventure has ended there. Many a traveler has ceased. Get everything that's now down here. And it's also free of miasma. The shrine maiden used to wear this deeply skinned on the inside. Some memories are contained inside, though which one may learn the art of creating the catalyst known as Hakushin Ring. Now that Kasari has been separated from this mask, Paimon doesn't get to call her the Masked Maiden anymore, right? Well, unfortunately, in order to get the blueprints to Hakushin Ring, you'd have to click Used. But I don't want to do that. Although it would remain a memento of Kazari. I still want to... There are a lot of crystal flies here, but I would have to get her up
行くわよ。
And sad that it is to see Kazari gone. She wasn't even a ghost, even though that was my theory that she was. Oh. I guess technically you could call her a ghost, since she was a ghost in memory.
陣営のごとく。
There was both something more and something less. So, at the heart of it all,
瞬く間に
she was a friend. Let's see if there's anything else down here to collect before I go.
陣営のごとく。
Tayu is absolutely going to be instrumental in collecting those crystal
瞬く間
flakes.
に
Yet, lots of Sakura balloons here. Luckily things aren't things to pick up. They're just there. That's confusing.
行け。
This game has trained us to look for earthly things to collect. Just sparkles everywhere. These crystal flies. Got one. What else has changed? I wonder if I can even get back in here. After all, needed to be instanced inside. So it might not be something can be needed. is an absolutely massive place. But there might be a way to be able to out too. I'm not at all sure. Might already be above the point that was instanced, though. Kind of hard to tell. I wonder if having done the cleansing ritual also means that there's less miasma in places that had them. Like, at the furnace. Although that's a different energy. Katarigami and this thing are probably different. Although it is hard to tell. I do want to see if I can. Kind of under there. I think that if I can get to this route, maybe? Or it could all be just too far underneath stuff. It's also under. Let's see if I can get back down to it. I'm definitely not going to be able to get back this way. Unless it's possible to climb some of the lines. I don't think so. That climbing. Well, I would say it's for nothing if I can catch some of these. Or all of them. Yes, it does remain open from now on. Alright, there is one way to get out. Actually, let's see if my quest list changed. Not really. But I can get to level 2, which means I can do the requests and other stuff to increase my reputation. There is a quest, but I forget exactly what it's called. It has legacy in the name. It's for clearing away the storm in the third island. So it's probably as long as this one has been, so I'm not going to do it today. Great, that only gives me 20. Not have something that's closer to that. I need to do 2 more world quests before I can do the request. I thought I could get up to level 2 in my Inazuma reputation, but I was mistaken. Really sure what those are used materials for. Could only catch crabs near there if there were crabs near the first place. Fixed. Yeah. Didn't see any. There's a crab, but I don't think it's nearby enough. Alright, this happened last time too.
任せてください。やっはっやったはっはっ
燃えろ。
ほっやっいけ
Oh, sorry, charge.
陣営のごとく
Unfortunately, I don't seem to be able to do this quest.
急がないと
There's a crab right underneath them. And if there are any type of benches nearby. Some crabs, but I got one of those. And there's another. Oh, there's one. Enter Sakura correct. Ah, traveler, here goes the crab catching quest. Oh, this crab looks pretty good. You're a dab hand at this, aren't you? Well then, since we've got our ingredients, let's begin cooking post-haste. Let's prepare for a while. Please wait here. And we're gonna get this squared away. Had it since the beginning. Kurashi. Why is it called Kuriyashi? Oh, I guess we'll make it first and ask questions later. Crab. Aha, here we go. Crab roll Kuriyashi. I'll have one. This is great. Only one of the smaller ones. I doubt I'll be able to finish one that's too large. This serving's for you, traveler. Here, why don't you have a copy of the recipe too? This dish shouldn't be too hard to make, so you can try it yourself if you want. We head for the vicinity of Yashiri Island next. Go look for us there if you don't mind. Alright, time to grab a bite for yourself, eh? Hey, Julie, leave one for me. Run me Supremo Sleep. What the? How can it still get me that far away? The island. Probably somewhere around here, right? Oh, they went to the third island. Somewhere. So speaking of said third island, be someone around somewhere who has a quest near the storm, and I can pick that up. I don't think I'll go that much further today. Well, we've completed the Sakura cleansing. Mm. Okay. What else does it? Just to indicate that I have to go higher first. So let's climb. It's quite the furious storm. And there's a time trial here, but the time trial is only going to be possible. I don't think he has the quest. Up anyway. People from abroad, come and have a look. This is the best Jerkatsu crystal in Yashiori Island. Come on, check it out. Goods of this quality used to go straight to the shogunate. Get it at a discount here, adventurers, and you'll be making weapons that'll cut through steel like butter in no time. Which is it? Let's see, 5 crystals for 300,000 mora, 15 crystals for 900,000, a batch of 30 crystals for 1.8 million mora. Thanks for your patience. When you take a Paimon, talk about pricey. Might as well commit to daylight robbery. I get it. For the Outlander so far away from home, it's got to be hard to part with your mora. After all, the mine's been shut down because of the war, and there's this Tatagarami or whatever causing a nuisance on the island. That's what the grown-ups say anyway. Well, my own supplies are running low. Scarcity drives prices up, you know? Besides, this stuff contains a risk premium, too. Risk premium? What do you mean? Well, I'm a kid making money like an adult, so I run the risk of discovery by the Tenry Commission. That's what I mean by risk premium. Doesn't seem right somehow. It's fine if you don't want to buy it right now. We'll be around here anytime should you change your mind. This kid speaks all funny. What about your parents? They're doing great, thank you for asking. My parents are both miners, mine these crystals in my hands themselves. In fact, in the past, the foreman would collect everyone's ore and give it to the big shots in the city. Turn them all into boxes to be transported to Tatara soon. But now that we're at war, the adults in the city won't be coming this way anymore. We have to sell our own ore and make our own ore. See, such high quality ore like this used to go straight to the shogunate. Now even adventurers like yourself can buy these unfinished gems at a fair price too. And I get to make more ore just like grown-ups. Guess this war ain't so bad, eh? This kid's born an optimist, or is there something here that Paimon's not seeing? Alright, can I ask you to help me with something? I'm listening. You see, the mines have been closed due to recent events, and those crystals are too hard and heavy. I can't collect them myself. Did you say that you wanted to make more like an adult? You meant make money off other people's labor like an adult? So you want us to mine for you, then? That's right, 12 pieces, please. Who's going to help you, huh? You slippery little brat. Don't get mad, I'll make it worth your while. They're stuffing it for you, too. When you sell the crystals, we'll split the earnings 50-50. And you'll sell them how? Well, if you don't want to wait, how about this then? I'll sell you the crystals you mine for half the price, and we'll split my earnings 50-50. I mean, I'll be making a loss. What do you say? You've never seen such an awesome deal in your life, right? The ones I mine, I can walk away with. Ever seen a businessman this shameless, more like? In that case, I'll just have to resort to that. What's that? Treasure. A chest full of treasure. Ooh, treasure. He's exaggerating again. Oh yeah, that's true. You're right. Go to us first then. Our timeline won't be rewarded. Yeah. What are you trying to sell us here? Calm down. What I mean is that there's so much treasure and it's so heavy that I can't carry it all by myself. But I can tell you where it's hidden. You can trust me. What do you say? You interested? This could seem super shady no matter how you look at it. If there's treasure to be had, I'd be ashamed to give it up. What do you say? No tricks, kiddo. Relax, I wouldn't lie to you. He wants 12 chunks of crystal now. If I got hit then, I would go flying right off. That's back that's where I came from. The more in, I can try to find quest marker for there we go. For this. Or, you know, where I came from. Oh, there's a ledge right up it. And then I gave it thing. Get them. You need to find where the legacy crest is, so that I can do that. That one might be under the dome. Yeah, I can see it there. With this one. Can't lick the torch. Under that one? Maybe? Again, hard to see. I'm not seeing any quest mark. Like far enough.
雷は怖いものだけど、リーユエコーの飛来と防火対策は一流だから心配無用よ。陣営のごとく。
I don't really know how far it's possible to carry one of those relays. It doesn't seem like it would be smart to let you carry it all that far before it goes and returns to where you got it. Otherwise, anyone would be able to carry it. Shoji.
Yep.
Oh, it's Kid Kurant. He's the one you play the game with. That's opened all the way. Right now, here for the customer. Did I unlock that before? Filled with his great blessings, this is but a small reward. Pray you worship, listen to him, and let him listen to you. When like me, you will hear his words coming from your heart. Then he will lead you out of your suffering and grant you great reward. Now, remember, worship 3 times a day and you will be rewarded. Remember. Specs. Need to pay. I wonder how many times you can do this. Can you do it continuously? I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be allowed either.
休むことも大事だけど、気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。
This guy's... That's the... Oops. Oh, there's a quest somewhere that direction. You could teleport there, but there's usually some long arrow. These bones, unless I collect them already. Let's see. Wish. The quest is this way. Head down now. I'll take out this guy, I guess. All right. What? Log note. If anyone leaks the team secrets, they shall be held accountable. Phase 1 ambush. The Shovel Knight soldiers on rainy night using our long steady tactics, which had fits with them and obtained their ship's supplies. Phase 2 attack and break Shovel Knight's wards according to the methods Mr. Nathan explained and restored the dignity of the great Omikami. And 3. If the plan does not go well, sacrifice yourself for our mighty Omikami. Things go well, you may retreat safely, but in neither case shall you reveal your identity, thus implicate our divine priestess. The above information is to be kept strictly confidential, not a word to anyone, whether it be Her Excellency, the divine priestess, or our lowest ranking comrades. Those with loose lips will face the consequences. Now, the fact that we can still read that is pretty distressing. And if I'm not mistaken, at Samurai might have read everything too. There. Strange stone lantern seems to emit an ominous energy. The stone lantern is so creepy, it feels familiar. Oh, someone's written something on the lantern. We're just stationed here. If you have any questions about this ward, please go to the Musajin Gorge and ask Mr. Kaji. Handwriting looks new, yet eroded by rain. Few clear lines of smaller things are below. Please don't believe these strange notes. We've got no time to lose. This must be an enemy trick meant to slow us down. Whoever leaves the team without permission will be severely punished. This Mr. Kaji seems to be pretty concerned with those stone lanterns. Why don't we go to Musojin Gorge and ask him? I'm not going to remember that. Where's the gorge? Over there. Let's look for the quest. Could be below some.
次の仕事は
This one. Is it even burnt? Another thing here.
ついていきます
Oh, come on. I was trying to fight that.
雷は怖いものだけど、リーウェコーの飛来と防火対策は一流だから心配無用よ。
くらえ。
Yes, I know I will. What's all this? Research. So I'm going swimming. There's nothing here. Maybe nothing here yet. Oh, can't do anything there. Who is this guy? Maybe I should port up to the temple. I've been wandering around for a long time. Too bad I can't navigate. That.
大変です。皆様のお洋服を干したままでした。帰って洗濯物を取り込んでもよろしいでしょうか。助けが必要な方がいるはずです。
Seems to be indicating lore, but I don't know which direction to go. Oh. Let's get the narrow first. That's it. I mean, like, I'm now facing where he should be. Not on the same level. And I'm back to this.
何か気持ちが晴れるようなことでもしましょうか。具体的にですか？気持ちが晴れやかになるなら何でもいいですよ。
Oh, they're in here. It's not the right guys. It's the Supremers. Looks like the area below has been flooded before. Happened watermarks very obvious too. This place was definitely flooded up to long ago. Why did the water suddenly retreat? This place is all wet. The water's going to get into my shoes. Forget it. Let's just gather some seagrass as quickly as we can. What are you doing over here? Oh, would you look at this? We meet again, traveler. We just went down to collect some fresh seagrass to make a dish known as onigiri. It was pretty tough going down here, and my shoes are soaked. That aside, traveler, could you help us with some more seagrass? The area below seems to have been flooded not long ago, and while the water has retreated, there's no telling when it might come rushing back in again. As such, I think it might be best to gather a bit more seagrass as quickly as we can. Not going to pick some from the seaside? Good, but the seagrass there generally isn't that fresh. There's always a little something missing in the flavor from dishes you can make that way. Probably the seagrass here should be superior by far. Either way, we'll need your help. Once you've gathered the seagrass, please bring them back to me. Big fresh seagrass. And as always, fresh. I don't think I want to go out.
いい天気ね。仕事も一段落したし、買い物。
冒険だ冒険。せ
行け。我が剣よ、影に従え。
I can't really see what they're doing.
全力攻撃だ。
瞬く間に急がないと。よっ、
Oh, they're still alive.
陣営のごとく。
That's just a deeper hole. Ready made.
燃えろ。燃えろ。
Wait, are none of these going to respond? Guess they're stuck there. Silly. Else? Oh, that is something else.
相関化粧。
Like I said, in a confined space, Ganyu is absolutely deadly. Oh, there's some seaweed. And
部外者禁止。
some of those. Seagrass. Superintendent. Electrical consent. What did that do? Oops. Again. Now we're oh. But
仕
there's an
事も
opening
一
here
段
now.
落したし、買い物にでも行こうかしら。行け。ふっふわっふんよっ。
Did I just hurt myself going in here? I don't see anywhere else. I suppose it was
急がない
just
と。
that door opening. Need to go up. There wouldn't be any ruins beneath this place by any chance, right? Ruins? Well, it certainly wouldn't. Would be nice if there were. I thought I just had to gather the new seagrass. Ah, yes, this is it. Thanks for your help. Well, time to make that dish they call onigiri, was it? Heard that it's simple enough dish to make. Right, hang on while I prepare the food. It's going to take a while. Now then, seagrass, fish, and rice. This should be how it goes. Yep, that should be it. I present to you onigiri. How very plain. Well, I'll take this one. I doubt I could finish any more. So it's all good so long as it tastes good. I'll have this one. The serving's yours, traveler, and of course here's a copy of the recipe. They seem like the most simple thing in the world, these onigiri, but there's some real technique to making them well. Well then, I should have some myself. All that work make me hungry. Hey, Parvani. But you said you couldn't finish. Leave some for me, come on. Left again? No, I found the onigiri. I didn't find the one I was looking for exactly. Well. Suppose that's it for down here. So, getting up. You're supposed to get me up.
すご
I
い
better
大
not
雨。
fall to my death, thank you.
困ったわね。そもそも昨日終わるはずだった仕事をどうしてあの人たちは今日まで引き延ばしたのかしら。
What happened again? There it is.
えい
Get at this one.
すごい大雨。困ったわね。そもそも昨日は
くらえ。燃えろ。みんなは俺が守れ。ね。はっ。へっ。はっ。
や
It's quite a bit stormy here. Pretty sure if I logged out and then logged back in, I would get hit by lightning before I could move. Let me see something. There might be something else. Oh, I do see that. Zip zoom. Probably should be blowing off balloon. I could probably make a boat and then sign it. Oh, I see an Oculus. There. Right in the tree. In trees. Tell which one it is. Okay. Is that another one? As long as it's not under a field, I can get it.
助けが必要な方がいるはずです。
Just right there out in the open. Huh? Thought it was something else for a moment.
陣営のごとく
Whoop. Still happened. I still haven't found the quest. Maybe the guy I'm supposed to talk to is in one of the encampments. The city here. If he is, I can kind of shortcut something. Might be in a village. Or it could be that there's something in Musojin Gorge. I mean, the thing said to investigate in the gorge. And there's definitely someone with a quest. I may as well heal up before I go looking. Can I raise this at all? Or do I still, am I still short? Ah, I can raise it. Ah. And then the next one is 20. I have 6 left over. I see someone else with the quest too. Oh, what? Chocculus up here. At least one of those is going to be a waffle flower. I just knew. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Couldn't I go get it? Oh, sure. Definitely you can go in. Oh, good. Oops. I went too far. I think I was closest to this one. Maybe I'll get some wood from this, I guess. No, I'm not. Let's see if this guy has the, let's see. Yasumoto. Yasumoto. I'm nobody suspicious, I swear, just a local doctor. If you don't believe me, I can take you to my place. If you want anything, take it. Just let me go. Or take me to your general, Lord Kujo. He knows me? I think there's been a misunderstanding. You're suspicious. You don't look like someone from this room, right? Or from Sangonomiya. Are you an Outlander? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Anyway, you'd better leave here as soon as possible. Yes, your island is very dangerous now. So far, there's no sign that it will appear, and the 10-year commission is not going to withdraw anytime soon. And is no longer habitable, let alone suitable for sightseeing. You're fleeing arrest by the commissioner head west. The 10-year commission does not welcome an fugitive, but the pirates might take you in. What happened on the island? Have a look for yourself. See what the city folks in Sangonomiya's people have done to us. First, it was the explosion in Tatara. The sky was stained with strange colors that night. Many of my relatives and friends lost their jobs and now live in poverty, and many others were badly injured, and they were terrible to look upon when they finally returned home. Many of my friends didn't manage to escape. And secondly, as people destroyed the wards which suppressed the serpent's remains, the Tataragami arose and everyone on the island fled in a panic. Strange diseases brought by the Tataragami are also spreading. Many of the residents here have become ill. I'm afraid it's just a matter of time before it spreads to the camps of both armies. Grandma. This was one of the key places, where the crystal used in making Mism and Jade School was...
期待に応えられなかった。
Oh, come on. That's not at all fair. Question is, do I have to read all that again? I think there's been... Oh, so you don't look like someone from Sugar Knight. Long story. Happened. In a minute we could live comfortably without being constrained by the city folk. And now we can barely find anyone alive on the island. I mean, like me, humans who can speak normally. Why don't you leave? You think I don't want to leave? That son of the Tenure Commission has invited me before. You should still be in the army pursuing the battle. You have medical skills, you are different from ordinary people. It's dangerous for you to stay on the island. Why don't you come to be my medic? I refer you to my father. That's what he said, at least. Before the war, being able to treat a commissar was an honor that I, as a countryside doctor, would never have dreamed of. But now, think about it. The commissioner wouldn't lack good doctors around his person. What about Yashiro Island? The only person the sick people here can count on is me. I'm not going to leave. I won't treat either side of the battle. My only enemy is the Tataragami. Anything I can help with? Actually, I forget that. Yes, Baroness, I really need some help. I need some special plants to make medicine for treating the strange disease caused by the Tataragami. Can't say it'll work for sure. Can't hurt to try. One of the plants I need have been contaminated by the Tataragami and been mostly distributed in dangerous environments. If they're not cut off by water, the surrounding area is crawling with monsters, not to mention that the Tataragami is particularly intense around these parts. For someone my level of courage and ability, it's tough to handle. And as a doctor, I dare not take that kind of risk, like some plants, so I've had to resort to slow-acting cautious treatments. I haven't had the chance to suddenly improve remedies in a long time. So you brought a wind glider with you. You must be an experienced traveler. I'm sure you'll be able to deal with dangers like that. You can help me gather the right ingredients in these locations. Meet me here once you gather the plants. Don't worry about the reward, I still have some savings. Although it's an assignment given by a stranger, I hope you will consider it. Thank you very much. By the way, please be careful on your way. How many do I have? I doubt I have 12. So how much longer is this going to last? 8? I have 35. Thank you very much for your help, but please be careful on the island. This is not a safe place to stay. Yes, the stems and leaves are all intact and they are still fresh. Thank you very much. Alright. But yes, that's enough. Now I can start researching some new remedies. Thank you for your effort. Here's the reward. Hope it's not too paltry as some think. By the way, Outlander, excuse me, I have troubled you so much, but I still don't know what to call you. Call me either. If you're interested in helping again, please come back later. Of course, I'll compensate you fairly. Get another question here. Now I want to try to get this other quest, see if it's the one that I was looking for. Gee, a worker. Excuse me, Outlander, could you hear me out? What's up? Please don't linger on this island for too long. Recently, Tatara's reach has spread wider and wider. Tatara? Yes, since the people from Sakura destroyed the ward that suppresses the soul of the serpent god, the Tatarigami has spread across the island. As you can see, the sky is now perpetually clouded and rain won't stop. This is all because of the Gami. Recently, one by one, all the miners have fallen ill, gone insane, or fled to other islands. Everyone's gone. There's hardly anyone living on the island anymore. Ironically, due to the chaos created by the Tatarigami, the Shogunate and the rebels have not been fighting over this place quite as hard. But if they had not destroyed our great Oshigo's ward, the island wouldn't have become such a mess in the first place. What do the commissioned dragons or serpents have to do with me, huh? Never asked for my opinion before starting the cursed war. I'm still here. Because this is my home. Your family. You're in a safe place, but thanks for your concern. They must be waiting for me to bring you here. Now I'm over here. No one on the island left voluntarily. We have family here. Anywhere else we go, we'll have to work with someone else. But someone had to stay and clean up the mess so that everyone else can return home eventually. It's such a headache. Anything I can help? Were any other child offering to help me out of the blue, I'd be laughing out loud right now. But seeing as you're a traveler from far who has managed to venture this deep into it, seemingly you must certainly be able to hold your own. I'll get straight to the point then. The ward over there has been bothering me for a long time. Maybe you could find a way to repair it. I'm sure that the awful weather can only be due to the destruction. Please be careful when you approach the ward. If you stare at it, it will release a burst of energy towards you. It's harmless, but very uncomfortable. It feels like it's rejecting you. I think the ward is missing some components. It can probably be fixed by putting the missing parts back. First, that's just speculation on my part. I still can't say for sure what's gone wrong. So if you want to help, please help me fix the ward. If you can't manage it, then like I was saying, don't stick around here too long. Urabashi's legacy is the one that but before I continue with that, I should make sure that I got things well in hand for the votes. I can try again to get into one of my friend's Serenade teapots as well. I probably should sign off. I probably won't stream tomorrow. I've got to help with something. Also, I noticed there's no story going on in Lilia or Mondstadt. Definitely been a while since I've heard. At least last time when I was struck, I didn't get shot all the way over it. Let's see. Anything under 200? I think I'm fine on that. Those things high level or no? Only Onigiri restores 5%. Let's do it. 20. Rebel Koryaki increases attack. Not the kinds of things I'd be tempted to actually use, but since there are achievements attached to how many recipes you master, I might do it for that. There's always more grab. Buy them since there's a which for some recipes, lotus heads for others. Carrots. And back up. Not much. I don't need to buy the chilies either. What expedition was I on there?
星と深淵を目指せ。
It's there. Bucket. Always useful to have eggs. And keep on changing that up. Too bad they don't increase the limit. Well, let's see. We can talk to him and make the new bow, can't we? What do you mean? I have plenty of these. These, though, I only have enough for 2. The percent base attack increases charge attack by 12% when the quick characters 100% effect is increased by 1. I definitely should make at least 1. There. Definitely a good idea. Oh, I can't see the stats for the new catalyst. But it's not a good weapon. Anyway. Get anything back? Oh, I got some stuff. Good. So then the only question would be who would use it. pretty good at that. Ability-wise. It's better than Black Crow for that, but if you didn't get crit, and this is, what about this? % base attack? 40%, but decreases charge attack. Like 10. Attack percent is higher, base attack is lower. But it can definitely compete with Rust if it was to be refined. See, the next level is 20 and 15%. But I need more amethyst lumps before I can make more. Oh, that's something that I can. And as for who would use it, these are my archers. What's doing it? Oh, it is probably better. The bow is good for him. He's using Rust and it's in hand. He's using the stringless. It's a pure DPS thing, so either official, then you could also use it, although I'm using for crit rate. Let's see what materials it uses, if I can. So it uses the prisms from the Mirror Maiden, plus Narukami's Wisdom. This uses Coral Branch of Distant Sea plus Chaos Gear. All the new stuff for the new weapons. If you don't have it, you can't ascend them very high. So, definitely something that I'll have to farm. Wanted to see if I could get into anyone's teapot. Cleaning. Complete the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. I guess Tatagami really is something different. Try going to Aries since she went to. Yep. Hope you have teleporting points in there to get to the sales thing. If not, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Why is it taking so long to load? There's no indication there. And it's not frozen. It's okay. It's loading now. I guess that's our answer. I would only progress when I wasn't looking directly at it. Kinda like the watch pot thing. Watch teapot never loads. Goes somewhat longer than I intended to. Oh, look, here you put a patty there. See whether or not he's making something, and if so, if he can help. I think most people are mostly done. There. The rest of their stuff is here. So once you're in the teapot, you can use their waypoints, but if you popper. If you go to the teapot from your default map, you'll just get your. So you can't directly, you have to apply to go in. I could get the more expensive animals, but there's really no point. Now, if I can get high enough to get to reputation level 2, I can finally get up to other stuff. The requests and other stuff and bounties. Alright. I think that will do it for this episode and stream. And I will choose shortly who to raid on Twitch. If you liked what you see, of course, I have more videos on demand on both my YouTube and my Twitch. You'll find gameplays, you'll find model building, you'll find reviews. So if you're watching me on my YouTube, feel free to like, comment below what you thought, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications when new things go up or when I go live. If you're watching me on my Twitch, you can drop me a follow, I will appreciate it, so as Magnolia Cat did today. And you will get notifications when I go live, and of course you can also follow me on Twitter. I will choose my raiding target. I have 6 options. Never rated Puppy. So thanks again for watching, and until the next stream, video, whatever, please do stay safe, stay healthy, and be excellent to one another. Bye-bye.
Stream music non stop when your roommates won't stop. Up.